Oh? Oh? Wait, what? Tapu Bulu? Hello? Oh man, we only got a few balls left. We're down to our last ball. I don't know if we're gonna catch this guy. PokéRogue, the game I somehow never knew existed until I saw YouTuber Kyle the Great play it on his channel. Cool guy, by the way, check him out. But anyway, for those of you who don't know what PokéRogue is, it's a roguelite game where the player starts with a small team of Pokemon to see how far they can get by battling and catching wild Pokemon, fighting trainers, some more of a pain than others, and occasionally battling gym leaders and boss Pokemon. That's a extremely basic rundown of the game, but there are also other elements like an egg gacha system and a collection of permanent random items between battles. But I'll show you how those come into play a bit later. So anyways, I started my first ever run in PokéRogue with some of my favorite starters, because that's probably what everyone's done on their first run. We'll do that. I have no idea. Let's get a fire, grass, and water starters. After defeating the first Pokemon, I was taught about selecting items after a battle. I can purchase health items in a shop with limited money, and I can also choose one random item that's presented to me. These random items can vary from health items to evolution items to permanent boost to semi-permanent boost, held items, and more. After every battle, you are given 3 choices of random items. These range from consumables to held items to passive permanent items. Ooh. This is where I accidentally pass up a rare candy for some Pokeballs, thinking I was still clicking past the tutorial. Moving on, I fought a trainer, and then I fought my rival in PokéRogue, Ivy. Who the hell? Rival? Ivy? I really don't care what you guys say, I'm just gonna kick your butt. I got hyped with some 5th gen rival battle music, however, spoiler alert, I did not kick her butt. But upon starting a new run, this is when I learned that I could start with Pokemon I've caught in previous runs. I could start with Caterpie now if I want. I don't want. After starting a new run and getting back to my rival, which I found out only appear on certain set levels, I actually beat her this time. She gave me an XP share and an XP charm. I also beat a boss Skitty, and after every 10 levels in the run, the player gets a free heal for all their Pokemon, which is huge. Also, after every 10 levels, the max level of your Pokemon increases. I ended up finding something called an egg voucher, which I had no idea what it was at the time, but much later, I found out that the player can use these vouchers to try their hand at a gacha machine for eggs. I didn't find this out until after I finished recording this game for 5 hours straight. Now you may be asking, Ryan, 5 hours straight? Yes, I ended up having a very long run, but hang on, we'll get there, young one. Oh yeah, but I ended up using all my egg vouchers at once after recording. I would go on to play more off camera to find out that eggs hatch after playing for a bit. And hatched mons don't get added to the runs party, but instead get added to the pool of starters you can choose at the beginning of a run, as well as open up some egg moves for that mon. On the 20th stage, I fought a gym leader, good old Charon, and his Lillipup almost cooked my entire run. The critical hit, oh, and I flinched, you've got to be kidding me. This Lillipup is insane! Luckily, my ace, Froakie, cleaned up his team. I got an XP charm and an egg voucher and a heal. Some of my Pokemon evolved and I found my rival again, and I wasn't thrilled to see her. Aw, now you're dumbass again. And her Pokemon levels were higher than I would have hoped. Needless to say, I lost to my rival, again. In the next run, I lost to my rival at stage 25, yet again. Okay, well, that's critical hit. That's game. Critical hit again! What? But my next run after this, oh boy, I had no idea how long I'd be playing this game for. I chose Turtwig, Charmander, and Quaxly. I immediately got an XP share, which ended up helping way more than I would have ever thought. Then I got a held item that I gave to Quaxly that would give me a nice boost of gold throughout the run. Beat my rival for the first time in this run with ease, which gave me another XP share. I beat a boss Bidoof, which was cake with Quaxley. I then found a costume Pikachu, which I was not expecting to see at all. Ayo, why that Pikachu got a costume on though? I caught it. I then had a very close battle against Charon because his darn Lillipup. Oh, this Lillipup with Retaliate, man. Critical hit, okay. This Lillipup wipes me. Oh! Wow. That was unbelievably close. I caught a Bulbasaur, and I ended up using it for a while. Then at stage 25, you fight your rival again, and her Pokemon were at higher levels than mine. Luckily for me, Ivy's Monferno is a monkey, literally, and kept failing to use the same move over and over, upper hand, so I was able to breathe on him to death, essentially. What is this upper hand thing, and why is it failing? I only killed you because I got purely lucky. I got a bunch of my starters to evolve, and I ended up beating Ivy. LFG, am I right?
I beat it! I beat it! I beat it!
This is the furthest I've gotten now, so big hype. For the rest of this run, I'll just mention the very notable things that happened, just so that this video isn't an hour-long video of me commenting on every little thing I do. So anyway, I found a Cricketune. He said the line!
Nice on!
Okay, now I'll stick to the notable things. I got all of my starters to evolve again. We fought Gym Leader Brock, who literally had a soft sand, and he didn't use a ground type move. I'm getting so lucky this playthrough. Yeah, so I beat Brock, and I got a golden Pokeball. Golden Pokeball? What the heck is this? Adds one extra item option at the end of every battle. Ooh, we like that. You fight your pesky rival again at stage 55, so I did that. Oh yeah, I picked up a Mudsdale too on the way, because I like Mudsdale. But I beat Ivy again, so I was feeling pretty good. I went from not being able to beat her in previous runs to beating her time and time again. I then casually found a Tapu Bulu. Oh! Can I catch this? Hold on, can I catch this? Tapu Bulu? I tried my damnedest to catch the sucker, but in the end I just didn't have enough balls. I had to say goodbye to Tapu Bulu. But it's kind of funny because I ended up hatching one out of an egg later anyways, so I can use him for future runs. The game then got mad at me and backed me out of my save. Luckily I could just hop back in where I was, but I still don't know why that happened. Get the heal off. What? What? Continue? Load game. What happened? Why did it back out? Why did it back out? Why did it back out of my game? I'm continuing playing. I gotta finish this run now. I'm balls deep now. I found a Tinkaton, which is on my top 10 list for favorite Pokemon, so I had to add it to my team. There really wasn't a choice. I fought Gym Leader Lisa, and she gave me a run for my money. Let me just say, recruiting Tinkaton was the best decision I've ever made. Had I not, I probably would have lost to a Gardevoir. Flash Cannon. Oh my gosh, did I win? Did I actually beat this punk? Oh my god, Tinkaton went to max level for now. Wow. So did Torterra. Wow. If I didn't recruit Tinkaton, I would have lost. I am pretty certain of that. Moving on, I ended up one-shotting the next boss somehow. What? How? How did I one-shot the boss when the health bar is supposed to stop halfway? You fight your rival again at stage 95, and I immediately was confused because I saw the star next to Infernape's name. I found out later that just means that it's terrestrialized, so that's a thing. Charizard did bits to her team though, and we beat her again. We lived to see another day. We got another golden Pokeball for beating the boss at stage 100. We fought the gym leader Silent. Shout out Silent fans, where you at? Silent is really high up here for a first gym leader. He's got a skull villain? What? We kicked a sweet silent booty, and then we caught a boss Reveroom. Now, I really like Reveroom, and I think the hate he gets from the Pokemon community is very distasteful. I mean, look at this uniquely goofy design. What's there not to love? Anyways, I replaced my costume Pikachu with the Reveroom. Maybe that was a mistake, I'm still not sure, waiting for the analyst to get back to me on that one. But hey, Reveroom, am I right? I ended up fighting Gym Leader Lieutenant Surge, and, well, there's no way I'm faster. I have to hope Manectric doesn't kill me or misses an attack, and then I have to swagger. I think. Or do I just go for the spin out? I might just go for the spin out. Overheat? Why does he have overheat? If I knew he had overheat, I would have switched to Quackleval. I lost. This is where my run comes to an end. And you know what? For this being my first play session of PokéRogue ever, I think I did pretty darn good. Uses Thunder, and that's game. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. Oh, I'm done. From here, I played a heck of a lot more of this game in my free time. Here are my stats, and as you can see, I put a little over a day of my life into this game so far. That said, I ended up getting further than I did on video twice, actually. Both times I got to the rival again at stage 145. She had this. I was not expecting to see that in the slightest, so I got my butt kicked by it the first time. And the second time I encountered it, I was one shot away from beating it, but it outsped me. So yeah, that's the furthest I've ever gotten, stage 145. And I just recently found out that this is only in classic mode. I thought this was endless mode the whole time. But no, you need to beat classic mode on stage 200 to unlock endless. So I have some work to do. I guess I have to become a full-time PokéRogue YouTuber. I think that's the move. I want to take a moment to mention how crazy of a concept something is to me. I let Pokemon consume a decent chunk of my free time, whether that be collecting cards or more notably playing the games, and I just think it's wild that I could name every single Pokemon, heck, probably even distinguish most of their cries and shinies too, yet I could not remember half the elements on the periodic table if I tried. That is all. That's all I want to mention. But yeah, besides all that, in one of my runs, I found a shiny Reveroom, actually, and I caught it. So now I can use a shiny Varoom as a starter, which is cool. I found out that having a shiny on your team increases the luck stat when it comes to random items you choose between stages. I also, in one of my more recent runs, fought Gen 4's evil team boss, Cyrus. I kicked his butt right back to the Shadow Realm though. Alright, I think I've talked about PokéRogue quite enough in one video, but dang, it is a fun game, man. It's crazy too, because I was thinking that the Pokemon Company has been kind of dry recently, and I wanted to play some sort of Pokemon game, and then this kind of just fell into my lap. But anyway, if any of my reckless randos out there want to play PokéRogue, I'll leave a link to the game in the description. Just try not to get too hooked though, okay? I will see you all in the next video. Alright, that's it. None of this for now. I've been playing this for like 5 hours straight.
Goodbye.